As great as it is that we warn developers that they're using our stuff wrong in development, we probably shouldn't be warning people in production that they're using our stuff wrong. The hope is that they'll see the warning in development, they'll fix it, and then they won't have to worry about it in production. And honestly, this actually adds a little bit of overhead for our component from a performance perspective, so it'd probably be nice to not have to run all of this stuff in production. So what we're going to do is we can determine whether or not we're building for production from the process env node env variable. So that's what we're going to do right here is I'm going to say if process env node env is a string production, then we know we're in production. If it's not production, then we know that we can warn. So I'm going to move both of these in here, and we'll deal with this red underline, which is basically saying, hey, you're breaking the rules of hooks here. And this rule is really important. You don't want to break this rule, except for the fact that this value will never ever change for the entire lifetime of the application where it's deployed. We don't need to worry about the bugs that come from breaking this particular rule. And so this is one situation where I'm okay disabling this particular warning because it means that I can save myself a little bit of headache by not running these things in production. So now if I go ahead and make these warnings a reality by changing this to an undefined value, and then we'll click on this, we'll get those warnings. Now I'm going to run npm run build to run the production build. And then if I run npx serve s build, and we go to localhost 5000, then we'll go to exercise 6 where I'm at. We've got our toggles right there, and I click on this, you'll notice no warning in my developer console. Depending on the situation, there could actually be bugs, so that's why it's important for people to listen to our warnings. But the nice thing here is that when we build for production, not only do we not call those warnings, but thanks to dead code elimination, the entire function definition for all of this code is actually going to get wiped away. So we're not even sending this code to production. In review, all that we had to do to make this magic happen is we added this check that is statically analyzable by our Webpack configuration, where it can change this value to production, at which time it says, oh, this can go away thanks to code minification, at which time it can say, oh, this can also go away, and this can also go away thanks to code minification.